Alright, hey guys, my name is Matt Brookline. I live in Texas. I had this idea for a show that I want to do. So, this is my introduce myself and tell you the idea of my show vlog. My name's Matt Brookline. I live in Texas. I really like history, which is kind of the basis for my new show that I came up with. It's going to be kind of a today in history kind of thing. So I'll go over, like whatever day. I'm probably going to do it maybe like twice a week or something like that. I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think if anybody actually watches this. But I was thinking I'd do twice a week. I'd run down, like maybe Tuesday, Thursday kind of thing. Say like today in history, things that happened, and just kind of, fill you in. Maybe talk about some of the things that happened. If something big happened, obviously, like I'll have to do a thing on it, And then maybe do a little bit on who was born that day. So if maybe it's your birthday, who you shared your birthday with, things like that. And then my last segment, I want it to be the final part of the show will be something like a why today will be historical. So maybe just like a glimpse of the news that's going on right now, something that might matter, like anything that could have happened lately, like say a third graders tried to kill their teacher, which was crazy. That was in the news the other day. Just something, I don't know, something like that. Obviously that's not newsworthy, but something along those lines that would matter. So, well, now that you know what it's basically about, I want to call it matLine, instead of timeline. If you just rearrange things. I'll make a little video of how I came up with it, but, Matt Brookline, you got the line and the Matt, that's me. I dropped the Brook out. But it's kind of like timeline, too, where I just switched some stuff around in time and made a Matt. Because I spelled M-A-T. So there's, it works. So that's pretty much the idea. And I guess I'll start off today. Today is April 5th, I think. April 4th, I apologize. April 4th, 4408, 2008. And some things that mattered today were that in 1850, Los Angeles became an incorporated city. So if you live in California, if you live in LA, then that kind of matters. Today's your anniversary of being a city. I feel like they should do something to celebrate that. I don't know if they do. I don't live there, obviously. I live in Texas, specifically the Houston area. So I don't know if they do anything. Do you guys do anything? If anybody from LA watches, do you guys do anything? Then in 1850. In 1949, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization formed. That's NATO. There's also a North American Trade Agreement. That's NAFTA. So this is NATO, the North Atlantic. That was to kind of fight the Warsaw Pact, I think, because it was they had all East Europe and the Soviets and East Europe had their USSR. And then we were all like, oh, God, we need to do something. We need to get together with all these Western European people. So we did. Then in 1964, the Beatles, the Beatles had all five of the top Hot 100. And then 1968, this is why today is most notable, Martin Luther King was assassinated. And then in 1969, something that kind of gets forgotten about because of the assassination is that Dr. Den Cooley implanted the first artificial heart. So that's kind of cool. Birthdays today. I'm not going to tell you the years on those because that doesn't matter as much. But Maya Angelou, a famous writer, friend of Oprah. Clive Davis, not Clive Owen, Clive Davis, the record guy, CEO of Clive Records. He discovered Alicia Keys and some other people. I can't think of all of them right now. Craig T. Nelson, that's Coach from the show. And the awesome magician David Blaine, who if I can find him, I haven't looked right yet, but I'm going to have some links to some hilarious fake David Blaine videos that you guys should totally check out. Alright, so that's matLine. I don't really have any news for today specific because there's really not much going on in the news right now other than the whole thing with Obama and Clinton. So, not a lot in the news today on this Friday. So, that's matLine. I'm Matt Brookline, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.